Michelin makes tyres. Lots of tyres. For just about anything with wheels. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, tractors, giant earth movers, jumbo jets.
Now under 1 minute to go in Atlantis' flight.
And the space shuttle.
Now on final approach to the Kennedy Space Center. Gears down and locked.
It all starts here, in Clermont-Ferrand, France, at Michelin's original mega factory. Few people ever get inside a Michelin factory to see how they make their tyres. That's because tyres are big business. With lots of secrets.
We invest heavily into research and development, over 550 million euros every year. We have increased the amount of patents that we've generated, over 240 patents a year. As an American, I would say you're in the Silicon Valley of the tire industry.
Financial stakes are huge. In 2010, Michelin's net income topped 17 billion euros.
We take as many measures as we can to try to protect our competitive advantage.
To compete, they hire experts in over 200 fields. Everything from chemistry to machine automation.
In the mind of people, tire is very simple. It's a piece of rubber that potentially you put in a mold, you cook, and everything is fine.
But making a modern-day tire is practically rocket science. They start by combining rubber, steel, and synthetics into more than 200 components.
We will have several layers. We start here with the first one, which is a layer which prevents the air to go outside the tire. And that's a specific type of rubber that we use. The main deal here is to keep the air inside the tire and have no leaks.
They feed the different materials onto a drum and splice them together.
It's very important to cut very well, and the joint is also extremely important.
They roll strips called bandelettes around the tire, which act like strands of heavy-duty packaging tape, holding all the layers together.
To make a tire round is very, very difficult.
All the different layers must be cut and aligned perfectly.
He's using here a little bit of liquid to make sure that everything sticks together very well. seen here two different other bands. It's going to be a mix of product to really make the core of the tire, but also a few bands to protect specific areas where the shear and the stress is very important. The tire needs to function for many, thousands of miles.
Tires are under stress just holding up the weight of your car. That stress increases when you corner. Accelerate. Or brake hard.
In fact, all the forces between the car and the ground are due to the tire. The most incredible thing with tire is how the tire is important for the performances of the car, because for a lot of people it's just a black part.
Tires, any tire, is a highly engineered, complex part of your vehicle. Some can make you feel like you're flying. Others are specially designed to get you airborne. Michelin makes a lot of different tires. And they're all manufactured using similar methods.
Here you start to see two bands which are going to be receiving what we call a tringle. These are the steel circle that are used to keep your tire on the wheel. We are using a pneumatic piece to bring back part of the tire. You'll see that it's kind of strange. The first part of the building, the tire is not round, it's just flat. That's how we build it and make sure that all the layers are very well put together. These two bands here are the sidewall, okay? So you see that here it's flat, but later on we will inflate and you will see the tire really taking its shape.
But first, more rubber. And more bands.
We put what's needed in terms of rubber, but not too much.
Still more layers. And a modern twist.
Barcode, very important to trace. So as you've seen, so you know exactly who did it, when. So later on, we can have the history of really the tire throughout the plant, but throughout the life later on. We're going to put on the second machine to start the second stage, which is really building the top of the tire. So we can work now on an object, I would say, which is much closer to what you imagine a tire to be.
One key component in a modern radial tyre is its steel belt.
Again, some small bandelettes to make sure that you protect the tires against the stress.
They place a long, thick piece of rubber on the industrial version of a hot plate. softening it before rolling it around the tyre.
You start to see the tread, which is really what you see every day. We're going to pretty much finish the job by putting back the sidewall that you've seen, okay? So you put it on the side so we could put the inside the plies together. And now we are finishing by pulling back the sidewall piece of rubber on the top of everything. You know, we have the feeling that it's one piece that you put on your car. No, it's a combination of many different pieces put together, but very well.
To determine how well, they head to Michelin's Research and Development Centre, where maximum security rivals that of a prison.
Give it up, Asia, for your favorite doctor. Brady Barr is in your town. And he's here to